Let's now take a look at what's happening in Iran. The protests against the regime are still underway. Every day, more instances of defiance are taking place. This is despite ultimatums and a brutal crackdown. Our next report getting you the latest updates.
The Iranian regime's brutal crackdown on protesters continues. The UN called the situation critical after two 16-year-old boys were among 6 killed over the weekend.
Since the nationwide protest began on the 16th of September, over 300 people have been killed, including more than 40 children. Two 16-year-old boys were among 6 killed over the weekend. Protesters have been killed in 25 of Iran's 31 provinces, including more than 100 in Sistan and Baluchistan.
Other sources report an even higher number of deaths. The Norway-based Iran Human Rights Group says the toll has reached 416. It says 56 people were killed in Iran's western Kurdistan region. Security forces were reportedly caught firing at Kurdish protesters in the city of Javanrud on Monday. The regime's forces have been accused of shelling Kurdish residential areas and firing machine guns at the Kurdish protesters. The Kurds seem to be bearing the brunt of the violence. But why? Because Mahsa Amini was Kurdish. The death of the 22-year-old sparked the protests. She was from Sakes in the Kurdistan province. So the Iranian regime has decided that the Kurds are to be blamed, and it isn't just a Kurdish minority in Iran. Iran has targeted Iraq's autonomous Kurdistan region as well. On Tuesday, Iran attacked a Kurdish base near Kirkuk. Missiles and drones were used against the Kurds in Iraq. This follows Monday's strikes in Erbil, the capital of Iraq's Kurdistan region. This is how Iran's foreign minister justified the Erbil attacks.
Unfortunately, the repeated promises we received from the Iraqi government officials and the Iraqi Kurdistan region officials did not happen. As a result, the Islamic Republic of Iran acts based on its legal rights to protect the security of its borders and land and the security of its citizens to provide security and repel threats.
Tehran says Iranian Kurds are taking refuge in Iraqi Kurdistan. The regime accuses the Kurdish refugees of fomenting the protests. It says the Kurds are separatist terrorists. Since the protests began in September, Iran has attacked Iraq's Kurdistan region on multiple occasions. But Iran isn't just blaming the Kurds. It has accused the US and Israel of inciting the protests too. The fact is, Iranians have been on the streets expressing their anger that shows no sign of abating.
WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.